This is where tradition clashes with modernity, yet they coexist in the most amazing way. Today, I'm going to take you for a walk on my favorite place in Beijing, the Imperial Palace. And it all starts from here. This is the biggest palace complex in the world, according to the Guinness World Records, covering an area of 720,000 meters with almost 10,000 rooms in it. It's so big that it's a city in its own right, as suggested in its name, the Forbidden City. It was home for 24 emperors during the Ming and Qing dynasties. So for hundreds of years, it was not only the seat of a government, it was also the heart of a civilization. But now it houses the Palace Museum. This one was recognized as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site in 1987 and is widely regarded as having the best collection of Chinese artifacts around the world. And this is the northern gate. This gate is called Shenwumen, the gate of divine prowess. This is a very important access into the Forbidden City. You can see there are 3 doorways. The empress and empresses would use the middle doorway, and for other members of the royal families, the eunuchs, the maid, officials, they would use the other doorway. Now this is one of my favorite streets here in Beijing. Walking along the street is like traveling back in time, right? Here you've got this incredible view of the imperial moat. Guess what's its function? Well, it has several uses. For one, it's the first defense line against enemy who, would attack the palace. This imperial moat is about 4 meters deep, 52 meters wide, and about 3.5 kilometers long. It surrounds the entire Forbidden City. So it's not easy to get over it, swim over it. The second function, it was also a water supply system and drainage system. The rainwater would be discharged from the palace using the imperial moat. This is one of the most popular spots for taking pre-wedding photos. This amazing view of the corner tower of the Forbidden City. It serves as a defense tower, just as the lofty walls of the palace, the imperial moat, and the giant gate towers. All the marbles you see there, the stones to build this palace, are transported from quarries close to the city. And legend has that in the winter, water were poured into the ground to create this icy superhighway so that the heavy stones, marbles, can be moved along the surface. Pretty smart for the people back in the days. Now turning the corner, you get this transition from the royal vibe to this quiet residential area, right? This is in sharp contrast to the elite culture represented by the court life, the Grand Palace, the hutongs here, the ancient little streets here. They represent the culture of grassroots Beijingers, and you can see buzzword number 5 here. Interestingly, in the past days, people traveled by carriages and horses, and now it's a completely different picture. And finally, we're here, the front gate of the Forbidden City. This is known as the Meridian Gate, Wumen, right? This is the largest gate of the Forbidden City. Also, the most imposing one, as you can see. It has a very unique structure. This is a concave layout, you can see. This is an important gate. A lot of ceremonies are being held here. And now we're walking along this pretty nice street lined with restaurants and little shops. And we're gonna go in to one of the restaurants and check out all the traditional, the most authentic Beijing food. So let's go. So this is how you eat Peking duck properly. I'm gonna get right into it. Oh, still hot. So good. This is Beijing, a diverse city with so many facets. Come explore it, you'll love it.